Greetings, beloved. So we just finished working out. We're going to continue, but we're going to do a little bit more based on, again, our flexibility and mobility. If you have resistant bands, please grab your resistant bands. We're going to use it slightly. Do grab your knee pads, you know how we do, the knee pads, but we're going to do some stretching. Of course, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment, and I will get back to them if I miss them by chance. Okay, so I did actually over the last couple of days, I've been dealing with people who have been having a lot of issues with sciatica, lower back pain, as well as working with their hamstrings. So we're going to do a little bit of that today. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of that. All right. I'm going to flip the camera around. Greetings, beloved Eris. How are you? All right. Well, I'm going to start the virtual class. We already had the physical class, which was really, really good. However, I am going to continue. I'm going to switch the camera around now. Okay. So as you come in, just let me know where you're coming in from in the chat, that sort of thing. So switch the camera around. Let's go. Okay. All right. So I'm trusting everyone will be able to see me, and you will let me know in the chat. Okay, so I'm gonna slide myself right on in, right on in. Oh, all right. So the resistance band, we definitely wanted to have a resistance band, but first and foremost, let's go ahead and give ourselves some deep breaths. You gotta forgive me here. I had my scarf all wrapped up, my little sarong dress wrapped up. So we're gonna start this off with some deep breaths, okay? Most of us may know them as fire breaths as well. So you're going to inhale deeply from the core. Inhale, inhale. And you're going to hold as long as you can and then release. All right? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Then give yourself a pattern. Okay? So you're going to continue the pattern. Give yourself a good 10 and then release. Okay, that's a good practice to have. Okay, so when you're dealing with pain, whether it be your lower back, your leg, your shoulder, this sort of thing, if you feel that sudden shock of pain, you'll be able to revert to focusing on your breath to help you breathe through and ease that tension. And with that being said, so please do grab your knee pads. As I spoke earlier, we're going to grab the knee pads as well as the resistant band, but we'll use this in a moment. Okay, so we're going to stretch. First things first, though, we're going to bring our legs out to the side. Let's bring those legs out to the side. Turn the body, rotate the body out. Okay, we're going to bring the opposite leg, which would be your left leg if you're facing me. We're going to cross it right on over. Inhale deeply. Bring those arms straight out and turn the back. Okay? So you're going to turn that back out. You can kind of see my dress a little bit. And turn the back out. Straighten the posture. Okay? Mindful of your breath. Straighten the posture. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now try those breaths again. If you can't do that, that's quite all right. That's absolutely fine. You get used to doing it. All right. So now we're going to work with strengthening. Okay. So the part of strengthening our inner part of our legs. Do be mindful as well when you're doing this. If your breath is a little off, you will feel some tension. You might get a cramp, this sort of thing. Just go ahead and straighten the legs back out, wiggle them, that sort of thing. Okay. So back over, and now we're going to point the toe and lift the under leg. If you want to, go ahead and allow that leg, your arm to rest on that kneecap. Breath, breath, breath. You're going to feel it all in those quads, inner and outer, okay? Breath, breath, breath. And give yourself at least 25 of these, okay? Breath, breath, breath. That's being mindful. Of course, you want to flip to the other side. We have a couple things to get through, so definitely want to go ahead and speed through this part. So again, breath, rotate the body. And then my dress is not making it look like I'm rotating, but there you go. Rotate the body. Good, good, good. Point the toe. And again, you're going to do the same thing. Pulse, 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 pulse. You'll feel it all up in here, okay? And behind your hamstrings, okay? Breath, breath, breath. So after you finish that, go ahead and I'm going to remove my shoes for now. Breath. And to sit up straight. Bring that one leg underneath the opposite thigh. Rotate it over. And again, we're just going to press. Bring that knee to the chest. Flatten the hands. Roll the shoulders up and then relax them. Breath, breath, breath. Breathing it through. This is where any type of lower back, hip, your piriformis, lower back pain, and even when you're talking about down your neck and spine, rotating those shoulders, allowing them to rest while you're pulling that knee to the chest. Breath, breath, breath. You're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Remember, posture is key. Flatten the feet. Roll it. Breath, breath, breath. Bring it in. Roll the shoulders up and relax. You're going to feel it all in that piriformis, all in that glute. And you will feel it in your quads as well, depending on how tight you are. All right. So breath, breath, breath. Breathe it in. Rotate those shoulders out and down. That breath, remember that breath work. So try that breath work again. Inhale, exhale, and rapidly. Get used to that feeling, okay? So you can continue practicing that. Allow your legs to roll out, or I should say your knees to roll out. Flatten them as flat as possible. Breath, breath, breath. Allow those hands to rest. And for those of you that deal with the chakras and know the different colors, I am so in my solar plex, which is about that will, learning, ambition. So you can, if you want to. Okay, this is the root chakra. You can go up to the sacral chakra, but we want to do the solar plex. Okay, so you're just going to fold the hands, thumbs over top, the solar plex. You want to go right in, inhale deep, exhale, release. Give yourself a couple of those pulses rapidly. And at the same time, you can do this as your form of meditation. And when doing that, think of that color yellow, think and put intent in that which you desire to be your fulfillment. So again, rest, 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 press the legs, breath. For those of you that are dealing with your posture, it's just a little bit, you kind of lean it in like this. If you need to, go up against a wall until you get that core solid, okay? Up, roll it back, okay? Make sure your posture is as good as possible and just work to it if it's not exactly what you know it could be. So mindful of the breath, 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 breath. We're in our solar plex. Good, good, good. Most people will find that when doing fire breaths, that they may not be able to use their mouth or their nose or one or the other. What I would suggest is you use what you can and practice the other, okay? So again, we're gonna go right back to extending our legs. So extend our legs fully out, mindful of the breath. Remember, rolling those shoulders up and back and mindful of the posture. Pointing the toes straight on out. Breath, breath, breath. Now we're going to allow that leg just to come up. We're going to use the opposite leg, not the leg that's facing you right now. So you're just going to point. Again, this is the core strengthening along with your glutes and your quads, okay? The back of your hamstrings are just assisting. So you want to get used to being able to lift that leg. Okay? Just practice lifting your leg, sitting in that posture. Use that breath. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Yes, you're going to feel it here. Yes, you're going to feel it there. Sometimes you will feel it here as well. And that depends on your stretching, okay? How tight, sensitive you are in this part of your body. Mindful of the breath. Now, I'm going to pick the leg up and we're going to bring and point the toe outwardly. Point the toe outwardly, grabbing the hand, using the back of your foot by grabbing your hand. You're going to rotate your body, which is basically the leg, towards the front, okay? So you're going to cross over, that foot is going to cross over the bottom knee, and you're going to rotate out. Again, rotate. Try your best not to swing the whole body yet. Just get used to this area because we're opening that up and relaxing the piriformis that's under there, the hip flexors, the lower back. Okay? Mindful your breath, stretch it out. Of course, you're going to do the same thing to the other side. Get that knee past your shoulder blade as much as possible and just rotate it out. Okay? Again, the piriformis, the back of those glutes and the quads. All right. Number three, okay, now we're going to turn off to the side. So as we turn off to the side, again, some of those that may have bad knees or sensitive knees, you want to make sure that you protect your knees. I don't necessarily have sensitive knees, but I protect my knees anyway because I'm always on them or doing something. So I want to be able to maintain a continuous flow. You're going to rotate the body up, get onto that knee. Breath, breath, breath. Allow yourself out. Let's go ahead and bring this up so we can see. You're going to rotate yourself out, okay? So just be mindful of your breath. Onto that knee. Breath, tight core. Bring that knee straight on forward. Extend that leg as far out as you can. Extend, extend, extend. And then you're going to come up on it. All right? Breath, breath, breath. Hands are fully extended down to your elbows. Breath, breath, breath. Tight core. You see that? This is me relaxing. Watch that core. Watch the core. Tight core. There's a tight core. Straight leg. Okay? You want to do that on both sides. Get to a point where you can just slowly rotate and push that leg straight on up. Okay? Breath. Push through. Come back up. You're on that knee. Breath, 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 relax. And then you can eventually adjust as you need to. Okay? That's 4. All right. Now we're going to go to the band. All right. Here's the band. Resistant is a must. Resistance, resistance. All right. So oftentimes you will see people using, you can use a different piece of furniture or wall, this sort of thing. I like to use the body. So you're going to take the belt, get yourself positioned again, position, and you're just going to put the belt beneath the feet. Make sure you get them on there proper because you don't want to smack yourself in the face with these because it will hurt. Trust and believe, I've done that as well. You want to roll your toes out so they're facing outwardly, okay? Mindful of your breath, and you're just going to pull it back up and rest, okay? Mindful of the breath. Just get used to this feeling first and foremost, okay? So pull, 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 mindful of the breath. Now, the more, of course, you lean back, you're going to pull and get that resistance. I'm going to release one of my legs, And then I'm just going to pull on together. Okay? Slow and easy. And your hands come down and they come into your chest and you point the toe and you point the toe. This is going to help the strengthening here, okay? But you do need the core. You need the core. All right? So that's going to help loosen. All right? Just easy and simple. Take your time. Take your time. Okay? Now, of course, we have others. So, say your back, you're doing the back is kind of bothering you. So, you want to make sure that you flatten, get really flat on that bum, on that, look on your cooler, really, really flat. Take your stretch bands, and take your stretch bands, put them underneath the foot, okay? And allow yourself to roll. You're going to pull yourself in. Yes, you're going to feel it along the hamstrings. Pull yourself down. Breath, breath, breath. Pull yourself down. And again, the hands come in towards the chest. Flatten the back as much as possible. Inhale, inhale. And you do that slight motion, which is helping you slowly bring yourself down. Now, you're going to feel it here, no matter where you are, just continue practicing it. You will be able to extend further, but stay mindful of your breath, up and pull yourself down. Now, once you get to a certain point, you won't need these bands. You'll be able to reach the bottom of your feet, hold, and you're just going to pull. Just going to pull against resistance and flatten the back. That's going to help loosen up those vertebrae in the spine. Okay. The last one, we're going to talk about is for, of course, the lower back as well. You're going to go ahead and get up on your knees. Stay mindful of your breath. Okay. Stay mindful of the breath continuously. The breath is the one consistent thing that we need no matter what we're doing. Okay. So mindful, core, core, core. Keep the breath going, keep the breath going. Now, for that back, core, really tight. Squeeze it real, real tight. Squeeze it, breath, breath, breath. Okay, if you need the knee pads, remember, grab the knee pads. Core, 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 breath. You're gonna press into your lower back. Round the shoulders up, back. Almost like the knees, the elbows are reaching each other. They're trying to touch each other. Allow the head and neck to rest back as you press yourself forward. Breath, 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 and hold it as long as you can. Those of us that are a little bit more advanced, and if you're not, now you will be. Consistency, discipline. Allow those arms to come all the way up and rotate your hand all the way back. So it's up and you're going to come down, press through, pushing your chest up. Mindful of the breath. Hands go up, core, everything's so tight. Bring yourself down. Press. You're going to go into an infant child pose. So all the way down, as low as you can. All right. Once you're there, give yourself some breaths, relax, get used to the feeling. Rotate yourself up. So almost like a cat's cow, tight. You're going to extend one hand, bring it all the way through the other, onto the shoulder. Breath, breath, breath. That's going to be a spinal twist. So you're also going to feel that in your shoulder as well as your lower back. Breath, breath, breath. Good. Press from the extended hand up. And you're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. All the way through, all the way through. Press, twist. All right? You can slowly but surely deepen these postures. And each time you deepen these postures, it's going to help you get better, more fluid, release more of the tension that you may be suffering from the top of your shoulders, maybe your lats, your traps, your lats under here. A lot of people, the extension with their arms, they're dealing with it. This type of discipline, which is only six little items, that I trust and believe will help you along your flexible, mobile journey of life, okay? Because you need it for life, period. All right, so staying mindful of the core, remember your breath work, the fire breaths. If you can't do it solely through your nose or solely through your mouth, keep practicing both sides, all right? And of course, get you some different straps, your knee pads. All these different tools are going to help assist you on your life's journey of fitness, flexibility, mobility, the total thing, okay? This total package. So I am going to finish with my session, my own personal private session. I've done both now, online as well as physical classes. Now it's time for me. And that's the biggest thing I can say to you is make time for you. Okay. So any tension you have, first things first, learn to breathe through it and then set your intention and then your discipline. And I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon, you guys. Most definitely, I'm trusting that this video will service you. Okay. I have to get up, go, and get the camera because it's across the room. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys so much. And I will see you very soon. I got to do my own stretching, very, very soon. Mindful of your breath. Let me see what you have to say. I'm going to bring it towards me, the camera my way. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I appreciate you. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I appreciate you, babe. I have been doing it, and it's time now to continue my own little things. Hi, babies. Hello. Greetings. Greetings, greetings, greetings. All right. So, see you guys in the next video. See you soon. See you soon. See you in the next video. I trust it'll work for you. Okay? I do. Seriously. I deal with a lot of people, different ages, different backgrounds. The one thing that is true is the body is the best thing that will service you, the body and the mind. Okay, so you got to get those working together in a certain discipline, date, and time. Hi. Well, yes. Hey, hibiscus. Hey, baby, how you doing? You know I miss you, right? I'm so looking forward to seeing you soon as well. Keep the mind going. Stay disciplined and we get all y'all together. You, Harris, some other, we got some other sisters that need to get it worked out. Girl, I got the brothers too. Now I got the brothers stretching them out and they're just like the ultimate torturer, darling. But it's okay. They love me. I love you too, but lovely. So again, I'm trusting that you guys that it's the first time that you've been on the lives. You will take a little heed to my playlist and see some different videos that might service you as well. Oh, look at that. Luz, how you doing, baby? How are you? How are you? Are you staying fit? You staying, mobile, flexible, all that good stuff. Hmm. Are you staying flexible, baby? I've had so many different people come on here and it's just like, good. That's what I'm talking about. Always. Well, we got to, okay. You know, they say, black don't crack. Copper is in stone. Hey, this is what it is. All right. I love you guys. Besito grande. Gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta get my own workout in. Some more of my workout, then I'll finish. And I will see some of you later tonight because we are doing a podcast with Shayola. So Tiffany, if you can get on there too, Shayola will be there. We're gonna be talking about the yoni scene for men and women. Hello. That's going to be a really, really good one. And the different elements that we can, what we come, what we're eating, that will also help us with our physical body, which is quite important. So For those of you that don't know, please like, share, and subscribe and check out our playlist. And we do have a live happening this evening. So I'll speak to you guys soon. Besito grande. What did you say, below? Besito grande. I will speak to you if you know how to reach me anyway. Okay. Besito grande. Ciao for now, amores. Oh my God.